Hello farmers, welcome back to East Vineland, where you can see I am tedding some grass because a well-paying contract came up and I can't pass it up. $20,000 to make some hay bales and deliver them up to the North Bale sell point. And from the looks of this field, I think this is like the biggest grass field I think I've done. So I should get a lot of extra bales, hopefully. I got all the equipment over here ready to go. I mean, the only thing we need left is to windrow it and then bale it and bring it on up. But the money situation is up to $50,000. I know at the end of the last episode I said I got one more contract I want to do, which was fertilizing, to get up to $35,000. Well, one fertilizing contract led to another, hence that's why we're up to $50,000. And now with this contract, yeah, we should end up, I don't know, somewhere around $90,000. I'm hoping for like $20,000 in bales. I hope I'm undercutting myself there a little bit on the amount of extra bales we're going to get, but we'll see. It's going to be hay bales, not silage bales, so not worth as much. But we'll see what we get. Once I get finished with this row here, I do want to jump into the store and buy that baling trailer before it disappears off the sale page. I think it's like $18,000 it's going for, something like 55% off or whatever it is. We'll see in just a moment. I want to go ahead and grab that before it disappears off the sales list. It's been on there, I think, all morning. And we're getting close to the noon hour. That's why I got the time speed down to halftime, because I don't know if it's done by real time or in-game time on the sales page. Let's jump in there and buy it together. Yep, still there. So it's 47% off. It's actually only $13,000. Autoloader, yes, we're going to put the autoloader on. And everything else, pretty much the same. Folding, mechanical. I think to make it look more realistic, we'll add that. Because I'm going to have round bales, so I think that's what we want. I mean, it's only $500 more. Bring us up to $13,487. Let's go ahead and buy that. There we go. That's off the sales page. Nothing else new there. Alright, so now we got ourselves a baling trailer. So that's going to come in rather handy for our own grass fields. But mainly for harvesting season in the fall. When we do harvesting contracts, and we can get the straw off the field, I'm going to need my own baling trailer, so there it is. Not the one originally I was going to go for, but sometimes the store page determines the route you're going to take. Let's go ahead and drop off the tedder right here. I'm trying to actually keep things out of the farmer's field, but not been doing a really good job of it. I think I'm actually done using the class Arion that we got for doing the hay baling. I'm going to come over here and grab the Deutz Fire, which has got the windrow on it, and this is the baler we'll be using, the New Holland. So I'll be making 240 centimeter bales with it. And of course we got that baling trailer right over there that came with the job. So this will pay for a good amount of stuff we're going to buy later on. I should be able to buy the Kubota mower for the front. And I think we might even get ourselves a toolbox for our home farm for the time being. And might even upgrade our Class Arion. Our Class Arion has a 145 horsepower engine into it. And for $30,000 we can upgrade that to a 205. I would like to be able to do that. So I'm going to need about $50,000 in the bank account, which we should not have a problem in doing. Because we're already at 37. And who knows what I'm going to get with the bales, and of course the contract is like 20 grand. So, yeah, we should be able to do all that. And then we're going to work on our own grass fields. We got a true grass field, the one that's by the chicken coop. Got to go ahead and mow that up. Won't be too much there. And then we'll head across the street to our new property, where it's just a meadow, but it's got full-grown grass and weeds in there. And we'll get what we can off the field before we go ahead and plow in a field and replant some grass seed into there. And that way, in a couple months' time, we'll get a really good yield off that field. At least I hope so. Now, I do see I got some regular grass in here with some hay, but it should actually all turn into hay. It's mostly hay, so fingers crossed. Yeah, it used to be a thing in 19 to where wherever of the final piece you picked up when making a bale, it would swap the whole bale over to that. So you could pick up, say, like 95% hay, and then the last 5% be grass, and it would switch over to grass. That's for a small. That was for a small time period in 19. And I think they actually fixed that problem later on. But for the most part here, you can see it's definitely all hay. So bigger bales, probably fewer trips up to the sell point. I was not expecting to be doing this to start this episode. I thought we were going to be starting in our own field. But on contracts like this, you can't pass them by. You got to grab them while they're there, because you never know. I guess if I did more than 1 day months, so we're just doing, 1 day equals a month. If I did that, the contracts wouldn't come and go as fast, maybe, I've been told. That could be part of my problem with the contracts. I got plenty of problems, but as for contracts go, for them coming and going as quickly as they do, if I ran like 2 or 3 day months, the contracts would stick around a little bit longer. Now it's too bad I can't use this equipment on our own grass field. So I could cut my grass with the mower that we're going to buy, and then bring the windrow over and just make nice swaths for our baler. But yeah, we can't use it on our own property. Unfortunately, it would allow me to cut the grass further off the field with the big M, but it's not letting me windrow it up, so I might not be able to pick it up. I might be able to go reverse on the field, and sometimes if you reverse the direction you're going, it may allow you to pick it up. So I may go ahead and try to get it later on. But you can see the size of the field here. I'm going to be windrowing for a little while. So I'm going to get these rows all done. I'll actually even start baling. And I'll bring it back when I'm just about done with baling. And we'll see how many bales we have made of hay. Then we'll start delivering on up to the sell point. And hopefully we get a good amount of change from it, because that's going to be very helpful if we can. Well, I thought since I was windrowing, why not have Franco behind me baling? Just to save myself a little bit of time later on. Of course, I got to pay Franco, but that's okay. For what we can pay in this job, I have no problem paying him what he deserves. I will have to go around maybe to collect up some more hay that's being left a little bit here and there. I'll check the baler when we get done to see how much is inside the baler, and if there's enough to go ahead and complete a bale. On a square baler, though, sometimes we can force out the bale if it's not at full capacity. That's kind of been a thing. I can't remember if it's a thing in 22 or not. I don't think I've done it on No Man's Land, because I usually just leave the leftover material inside the baler and finish it off next time I do whatever job I'm doing. But we'll see what happens here. I got about 2 more passes to go. I have no idea how many bales we made. I do believe the hay bales are 16,000 liters coming off that baler on this map. Just a reminder, on this map, all the balers have double the capacity. So, yeah, try to remember all the liters that each baler has for each different product. It can be kind of confusing sometimes. But I think that baler at 240 centimeter used to be 8,000 liters, so on this map it should be 16,000 liters. Just hoping for a really good payday here. But I'm really excited to get working on our grass field and creating another grass field. And the reason why we're creating another grass field is just because I got the equipment to go ahead and harvest grass and make silage off it. Maybe starting next season, we can start looking into getting into other type of crops. Get ourselves a seeder or a planter, and then of course we'll need a harvester for the corresponding crop that we have. And we'll probably let the store decide what we do, because whatever comes up for sale, we'll go ahead and do it. But getting that other grass field actually plowed in and planted, we'll just get more grass in the next cut, which means more silage. And silage is about the best product you can sell coming off a grass field. Hopefully Franco's doing okay back there. Looks like he is. And that is the windrowing complete. And he can follow me all the way down here if he likes. Actually, I'm just going to drop off the windrower right here. And Franco's going to run into that, so I better go ahead and help him on out here. Although he's supposed to stay 60 meters back. Thank you, Franco. I forgot how to dismiss you, though. There we go. Now we're all set. Let me bring this up. So we made 31 bales. And I got a half a bale left in there. Let me go ahead and drop these on the field. If I turn that off, I should be able to... Yeah, those should come right on out. For the most part, it should come out. It'll fall off. Alright, let me go around, see if I can get enough. I'm at, well, 46% now. See if I can get enough hay in here to get another bale. Could be an extra couple $100 from my pocket, so I will go around. And I'm not putting wear and tear in my vehicle. These aren't ours, so up to 33 bales because I dropped those off the baler. But I'm going to go around and see what I can do. I think I got to get maybe at least 70% before I can unload it. I don't know. Well, these little clumps just are not adding up enough, I think, to get myself a bale. But let's go see. Can I empty that out? Nope, that's not an option here. Nope. So 56% full. I mean, it is what it is. Let's go ahead and just leave that right here. So 33 bales is what we have. Let's go grab the Deutz Fire. Oops, the engine was running. So it's going to be 2 trips up with the baler. Baling trailer. Let me go grab that. Wait, is it 20? No, wait. How many bales can go on this one here? It might only be 14 bales on here, so it's going to be 2.5 trips. Take that back. I think this is only 14 bales on this one. Either way, bales are going to be picked up and sold. So I'll meet you up at the bale sell point once I go around, pick up a trailer load, and we'll see what one trailer load equals on the job itself. So the way it's been going with these baling contracts, they always do more than what I expect them to. So we got about 2.5 loads of bales to bring up here. I want to guess 70% of the contract will be completed by selling this one load. Might be a little bit over, but it'd be kind of interesting. Don't fall over. Alright, so 60%, 59% to be exact. So next load up here, we should get a little extra cash. And then the load after that should be all cash. Let me just double check to see where the best price for hay is. I think it's, you know, might be just up here. Let's see, hay. So it's north or south, and right now north bales is up by $4 per 1,000. So might as well keep going up here because we are closer to the northern part than the southern part. Alright, I'm going to go back, get another load of bales. I'll meet you back here. 40% needs to go to the contract, and then of course the other 60% will be all ours. Be interested to see what total that brings us up to. Well, to say $4,300 extra so far. I got about 5 more bales to pick up. 5 or 6. I didn't really get a good count. But that's what's left in the field. The contract is complete. So I might get like another $3,000 from hay bales off that field. Still surprised I haven't hit an oncoming vehicle coming out of that bush yet. It's going to happen someday. Maybe not today, but someday it will. So I'm hoping for just about 2,000 or 3,000 off of this set of bales. And then we'll collect on the contract. Alright, so that was more than I thought. 4,646 plus $79 for our environmental score. It's always nice. We are done with that contract. Let me go ahead and make sure. Alright, so yeah, we're going to get paid $21,582. Reimbursement of $484. I'm guessing this is actually for the hay that's left in the baler. So that's what I'm guessing that reimbursement is for. Either way, let's go ahead and collect on that. Very nice. That's getting us up to $68,024. I'm going to meet you down at the store in our class, Arion. We got to pick up our baling trailer that we purchased, but we need to purchase our Kubota front mower, and we're going to upgrade the engine in our tractor as well. Got my beacons on because I want people to know that I'm a driving hazard, which we are. But we have arrived at our store. I see my baling trailer sitting outside. Alright, so before I hook up onto that, let's pull over to the workshop area. Now, my tractor does need repair, but I'm wondering if I upgrade the engine, will that repair it? That trigger is right here. Let's go ahead and customize. So the repair right now is $847. Let's go into customize. So right now the engine we got is a 145 horse. It should be 30,000 to get up to 205. Yep, we can go ahead and do that. Just want to see if there's anything else I wanted to do to it right now. Probably not, but it's 30,000 to upgrade the engine. Alright, so let's go to repair. It's still $847. Let's repair for $847. There we go. So that's going to help out our tractor quite a bit when it comes time to plowing and, of course, for mowing and baling. I mean, we're upgrading our horsepower by, like, what, 40%? Somewhere around there. Anyways, let's go to the store. Let me just check the store page. Okay, so nothing came up. Let's go on down to mowers because we need to mow our grass. Yeah, I was thinking about just getting the Coon, but then I think that's weird kind of getting the Kubotas later on. I don't think the Coons will have the option to... No, there is no upgrades to it, so I can't put it into a windrow. So that's why we're going with these sets back here. I have the Vicon set on No Man's Land, so that's why we're going with this set here. Decals, I keep forgetting if I'm going with the new or the old. I don't know if I'd like that one. We'll go with the old one on this one. We'll just keep mixing it up. So 21,000 for that. That leaves me with 16,000 in the bank account. That's not too bad. So now I really need to be saving up for the fuel refinery plant, which is like 125,000. So a ways off from that, but maybe not that far as I think it is. So an articulated trailer, not my ideal trailer, but you know, in the early stages you can't argue with what you get. Sometimes you get what you get. Well, it's time to go back to our farm and actually start cutting some grass. Let's start with the grass field itself by the chickens, just to see if I can get a bale off that field. And then we'll start cutting the grass over on our new property. I'm hoping I actually did repair our tractor when I was down there because my repair status says it's kind of low. But I'm hoping it's the used trailer that I got hooked up to our tractor right now. So if I detach the trailer, is that going to go back to full? Yeah, okay, we're all set. I did actually hit the repair. Alright, so the question is, now with 205 horse, can I run the mower and the baler at the same time? Alright, so let's go ahead and get that all set. We'll lower that on down. Let's unfold that. And let's see, we'll lower that. And I think I'm all set to go ahead and start baling. Alright, so, yep, we are cutting. We are picking up grass. Not going to get the corners, but I can go around and pick that up in a minute. I'm just trying to see, is it going to wrap the bales the way it's looking? That's what I'm trying to look at here. Oh, I see what the two counters are for. So when this unloads, it'll actually keep on going. I won't have to stop maybe because it has like a holding pen for it. That sounds kind of weird when I say it like that. And that wrapped it rather quickly. Not the easiest field to bale, but and work in, but we're getting there. I'll have to go around and pick up all the bits I'm missing. Just making a mess of it right now. Alright, so it looks like when it gets up to about 6,000 liters, that's when it actually puts it into the baler. Right, am I going to get this grass here? So this is the baler I can live with, because I don't have to stop. So I'm happy with it. So I'll probably be keeping this baler. The only thing that's kind of downside on the baler is that it's only 125 centimeter, so it just means more bales. But if that's the worst thing about it, then I'm not going to complain about it. Might as well try to get all the grass that we can, right? But so far, I'm getting more bales off this field than I thought I would. Let me go ahead and continue here because I'm making a total mess of this thing. We'll get it all cleaned up here, and we'll see what our bale total is when I get done. Well, so far 5 bales and looks like a little bit of a change left over. Was a little unsure about this bale when I got it because I thought it was going to be like the rest of them, but the way it collects as it unloads a bale, I'm happy with it. I don't have to stop. But 5 bales off this little grass field, plus a little bit of the grass that's around the field as well. In order to get in that corner here, let me go and drop off that front mower. It'll be a little bit easier once we get the butterfly mower for the back, and it swaths it further away from the fence line here. I think that is... I think that's all the grass that we have. Turn off the baler here and we'll just zip around our grass field. I think we'll attack the other grass field in next episode. I'll probably start by mowing it and of course baling it. Then of course we're going to plow it and then reseed it. So that's going to take quite a while with the equipment that we got. But this is a really, really good start right here. 5 bales plus a little bit of extra as we got going here. So I think it's going to take about 3 days for these to ferment. 7,000 liter bales, so they're decent size. So what we get, 7 times 5, that's 35,000 liters of silage. It's not too bad off of this little field. Once we get the other grass field put in place and actually make it a grass field, that should yield rather well. Let me go ahead and grab that. So, I mean, you can see that size, that little field right there. Check for traffic. I swear traffic always seems to be coming as I'm pulling out into the road here. Let's cut across. I'm guessing maybe 8 or 9 bales off this because it's not a true field, it's just a meadow. So maybe 8 or 9 bales. But then once it's a grass field, we'll get a whole bunch of grass off of it. Fingers crossed. But not too bad. We got ourselves a mower. We got ourselves a baling trailer. We upgraded the engine in the class Arion from a 145 to a 205 engine. And we're still left with $16,000 in our bank account. And currently we got 5 bales fermenting. I will probably go around and pick up the bales later on with our baling trailer. Leave them on there. So let's see, April. So May, June. Sometime in July, we should have a whole bunch of silage to sell. But that's going to do it for today, guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the episode. I do appreciate you watching as always. I'll catch you again right here in East Vineland. But until then, have a good one.